And we are live, guys.
What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? Good morning, Jonathan. Over there in the corner. How you
The
doing?
Deucer, Jonathan.
Welcome back, everybody, to the ESP. I believe we're on episode 22?
No, it's the Michael Jordan episode.
Michael Jordan, my guy.
Oh, 23.
23.
23. I'm
Can
sorry.
you do something
I'm
for
behind
me?
the week. Oh, so, everybody, I think we got some interesting topics today for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Got some
Yes, sir.
our most hated, right? We're gonna do our
Yes.
most hated rules in sports. We
Yeah,
got
fuck them
which
rules.
athlete could change sports.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We got a little mystery comparison with Amari Cooper. Tim's worked up over there.
Cheers.
He's very excited about it. He was talking about it on Friday. So
Uh-huh. I got some
for
stuff.
anybody tuning in, we're recording this on a Sunday. So
Damn right.
Sunday
but-
crew.
yeah. And then what else we got, fellas? We got
What's on your mind?
what is on your mind? What's on your mind, Nick?
What's on my mind?
Yeah, what's on your mind?
A little bit of football.
Okay, what you
A
got?
little bit of football.
Oh, you mean the World Cup?
We got the women's team beating Vietnam 3-0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give it up to them. Still pushing, trying to go for a three-peat.
So we're 1-1 against Vietnam all time.
Yeah, because they
Get them back,
they
baby.
beat us in the
Get them
60s.
back.
and 70s.
They're
Getting them back. And
I did see a interesting stat yesterday when they won. So if the USA women's team three-peats, they'll be the only
Only.
team in the history of the World Cup ever to three-peat.
men's or women.
Men's or women's.
Let's go, Team USA,
Right.
baby.
That's right. That's some. This is
is
pretty
crazy.
cool.
That's
just-
wild.
I'm proud to be an American.
Well, at least I know I'm
And then
free.
we
Sorry.
got
Yeah, dude.
Messi's debut in Miami.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
How'd it go? I didn't actually.
I
don't
thought
have
it was funny. People paid a lot of money for that nigga to come off the bench.
yeah, but what he did
Oh, bro,
was
he
worth
came
it.
in. Yeah, he did. When he came in, he actually took control of the game. They had a couple opportunities.
came off the bench?
So yeah, he didn't start. But I mean,
But what did he do?
there was no need for him to start. They still.
I
ended up
mean,
winning. So I
yeah.
mean,
Go
he
ahead.
came in, he had a good second half. He had a very good second half. He was dominating out there on the field, and then that free kick to end it, bro. And that was in extra time too. So it was like that was the nail in the coffin.
He
Yeah,
scored the
yeah.
game-winning goal.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
he did messy things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did what Messi does.
Yeah. Everybody's like, he's going to have a hard time adjusting to, and then he comes
Yeah,
in and
get the fuck
he
outta
wins a
here.
game-winning goal.
I know Jackson's been asking for a Messi jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go baby.
Like,
His
your room's
birthday's
too
next month,
messy
so-
for a messy jersey. Messy room, no messy jersey.
Right?
What's up?
Hell yeah.
His room's actually never messy, so
He seems like a clean kid.
he's very OCD about his things.
Go Jackson.
What about you, Tim? What you got over there, man?
I came across a crazy baseball stat that I was
Oh,
sharing
yeah?
with you
Oh,
guys
yeah?
before we went on, but I want to share it with y'all.
Yes,
So-
please.
Major League Baseball has been around for about 147 years, and there have been a little over 23,000 players who have played a professional baseball game. To put that in perspective, the smallest stadium by capacity in the MLB is Progressive Field at 37,830, which means if every player who's ever put on a big league uniform from 1876 to 2023, they sat in the stands, it would only fill the stands at 61%.
Wow.
And that's just that stadium.
That's the smallest.
yeah,
It would
that's
be
the smallest stadium in
A
the
smaller
MLB.
percentage in another stadium.
Yeah,
Yes.
it would
Which
be
is-
even smaller and a
yeah.
bigger stadium.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's-
interested to see what is the biggest stadium in the MLB now.
That might be a topic for another episode.
That could be.
That could
Oh,
be
yeah.
a trivia topic.
Yeah.
Maybe a new
I like
segment.
that.
Let's see what else. Baby Wriggle's on the way. Excited about that.
Hell yeah.
We were
is
looking at
exciting.
baby stuff this weekend at Target and Walmart.
Twins.
Absolutely not. I've said it from the beginning. If it's twins, I'm just going to shave all this down into a mustache, and I'm going to be
I will
Pancho.
go
I'm
for that
moving to
carton of
Mexico.
milk and not come
I'm
back.
gone.
I'll have to develop a strong Hispanic accent.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I'm not very convincing at looking Hispanic.
No.
I'm gonna pretend. I gotta live that life.
Just
I'm
tell
gonna
them
be in
you're
Mexico.
cousins with Carnelo.
Hey, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm related to him. A little like third cousins.
Yeah, you don't see the red?
Yeah.
It's the same.
Don't ask, just don't ask any questions about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spencer. Not to steal your child's name, but we did decide Jackson for a boy.
It's a good name.
Well, we chose it because that's where we met was Jackson, Mississippi.
No, yeah,
so
I remember you saying that,
Yeah.
which is really cool. So
That's cool. That's cool.
I,
It is cool.
I think we're on Addison for a girl because that's where we got married. So
Eddie.
yeah,
Oh, it would be good for short for Addison. Addie.
Yeah.
I can dig it. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
that's
I
what's
like
up.
it.
I don't want no boys asking for her.
But how would
Addie.
you? How would y'all spell Jackson?
Just how Jackson.
Oh, you spell it like that?
Yeah.
Oh, So 'cause
Like how it's spelled.
yeah,
The city spelled.
because my Jackson, his is Jaxon.
Okay, I thought about that. But I was like, no, like I don't want to copy Spencer.
Yeah,
the whole
Spencer was
way,
thinking
so-
about putting 3 Ks in there instead.
Oh,
but he was like, nah.
Yeah.
Better not.
He likes
When
to wear hoodies.
when I wrote it down on paper and I looked at it, I was like,
You know what?
oh yeah.
Just don't look right.
We'll take 2 of them out.
There you go.
What you got on your mind, Spencer?
Yeah.
It has been busy. It's been a busy weekend. Running
Yeah.
around.
Busy
I'm
man.
tired. My body hurts. I don't recover like I used to.
That's funny. You ain't
Body
lying.
hurts from all them poles I be climbing.
Yeah, he got a new, like I keep saying, he's got a
Niggas
new
stay on
respect
them
for
poles.
strippers every week.
Yeah.
I really do.
I don't know how they do it. It's I can't do it.
Cause that shit, my body's my hips hurt.
Yeah.
They hurt. They're bruised. I don't even bruise easily, and I have like physical bruises on my hip.
Not
bones.
imaginary.
No, they're not even imaginary.
Do a
They're
little bit of
real.
stretching.
It's real life.
You need to do a little bit of stretching.
I do.
Yeah, open them hips up.
Damn right.
You know all about that with all them damn kids you got.
No, it's good. I think my mom's the only person I know to tear her ACL twice and not physically do anything while
funny.
doing that.
Just existing. Oh, I woke up, my ACL was just over here.
Did I tell you she retore her ACL? She went to the doctor, like it's completely retorn. So the first time my mom tore her ACL, she was sitting on the couch and all she did was stand up off the couch.
Damn.
This second go around, because her and my dad are living in a camper while their new house is getting built.
Yeah.
So she went from her little office in the back of the camper, walked 10 feet on a flat surface, nothing else. And her ACL like exploded.
Didn't even slip.
Nothing.
Like nothing. Like a brisk
Nothing.
walk.
That carpet
Nope,
monster
just-
got her.
And you're like, oh, yep, there it went.
Damn. Hunter and I on that Timu app,
Yeah.
we did find a bubble. You know, like one of those things people
The
get inside,
inflatable
like the
things.
balls
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can get
yeah,
inside.
Yeah, the hamster balls.
Yeah, we ordered one for her.
That's funny.
Her birthday's next month, so we're gonna give it to her.
That's funny.
It's been good though.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So
I like that.
okay, we're good. Sorry.
Okay.
We're already boring
Technical
him.
difficulties.
We're already boring him. This guy.
Oh, okay. Sub.
So now we gotta.
Sub.
Oh, falling apart over here. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and jump on into our first topic.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
we can.
Nick, what rules do you hate the most, sir?
So, with my most hated sports rules, I had a couple of them. I think I have 4. So, I'm going to go with my number 1 most hated sports rule.
Like you're number 1 at the top of the list.
Number 1 at the top
Like
of
the most
list.
hated, like the rule you think is the dumbest shit.
The most hated rule,
Okay.
targeting in college football.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
pretty bad.
That was,
That is
up
my-
there on my list.
That is
yeah.
my number 1.
It was
I
on there for me
absolutely
too.
hate it.
That was an honorable mention for me.
'Cause
But
it-
I get it.
For sure.
It,
And
it just it takes away from the from college football. It takes away from it.
Yeah, and
It does,
it,
100%.
It diminishes it.
and I've
tremendously.
physically seen it change trajectories of games.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
easily.
Yeah, because it take. Well, I can't remember who Penn State was playing, but it was they were on the goal line. They were on Penn State was on defense. Their middle linebacker hit the wide receiver coming across the middle, like he should have, because he was going to catch the ball. It was a good, clean
Yeah.
football hit. They hit him for targeting, took him out of the game, ejected him. It was their best defensive player, and they scored the next play.
Yep,
This is last
Yeah.
year.
This was last season, yeah.
I can believe it.
I can't remember who Penn State was playing. I want to say it was Iowa or Iowa State. I
Yeah.
really want to say it was one of the Iowa teams.
I mean, there were a lot of teams getting players kicked out like that.
Yeah.
Multiple teams. Shit, sometimes it'll be multiple players in
And
games.
it was a completely clean hit too. Like it wasn't no helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
He hit him square in the chest. I mean, it was
I just don't like it because you don't know what a tackle is now.
Yeah.
You do the
No,
right.
yeah.
You do
You
the
guys
right
got
thing,
out
you're
there
penalized.
questioning, like, what I've been trained to do this, and now it's wrong.
Yeah.
And now they're going to second guess themselves, like, in a millisecond
Yep.
and maybe miss a guy.
Yep.
Maybe he doesn't go all the way down. They don't know what they're trying to
Yep.
hit him standing up. He doesn't fall, and he just keeps running. Like, what do you do?
And what I think is a big witness to that was the Stephon Diggs not hitting George Kittle
Yeah, right?
in that Cowboys 49ers game. That shows you right there why the targeting rule is ruining football.
Yeah, because it's translating to NFL
It translates
now,
to the
too.
next level because then it
Yep.
makes them hesitate. 'Cause
Yep.
It's still stuck in their
Yep.
head.
Like, bro, you made
And
us
you
do
can-
Oklahoma drills when we were kids, and then we got to go all the way to the upper echelon of the sport. Like, don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Don't hit him too
Don't
hard.
hit him too hard now.
And I feel like you
hit
can
him in the right
clearly,
spot.
I
Control
feel like,
your body.
Yeah, I feel like you can clearly see and tell when it's truly targeting.
Yeah.
You can. It's not hard.
No. Just like you can clearly tell when they purposely hit helmet to helmet.
Yep.
You can tell
Yep.
that shit.
Yep.
It's like, okay, here's what you do. Fly 100% full speed, and right before you hit him, just do a 180 and throw your back into him.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that, right? Hope he falls down. Just don't even face him.
You
As
just
soon-
gotta run
right
next
before I
to
hit
him
you,
and
just
ask him
fucking-
to go down.
Yeah, right? Or just pretend to trip.
Yeah.
Pretend to trip yourself. Be like, whoops.
Oh, dude, it's
Clearly, I tripped. I couldn't control my body. Yeah, that's a terrible rule. You're right.
Because I don't want my defensive player to be out there having to second guess
Yeah,
himself.
about hitting somebody.
That's
when
your
he's out there
instinct.
to,
Yeah,
when he's
you're
out there to do.
I'm either paying
Yeah.
you to hit somebody or you're out here. You're trying to hit somebody to earn a scholarship and shit like
Yep.
that. Like I want you to be out here,
Yep.
give it your all, not to second guess yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I have one of my rules is at college football also.
Yeah.
Down without contact.
Yeah, I hate
That's
that one too.
stupid.
I hate that one.
Oh yeah.
That
I
can
hate that
could
one.
just completely change a game. Like you could completely lay out to get a ball and you get it. Oh, well, you touch the ground. That's just where it is. Or
Yeah.
like a fumble. You can't just pick up a fumble and nope, that's where the ball is.
Yeah,
What?
That's so weird.
I don't
what?
understand it either.
I don't get it
Yeah.
either. I haven't. What could possibly be the reason for that? I hated it in high school too. I was like, this is dumb.
I mean, my thing is that even if it's for high school, I could understand that a little more. But if you're gonna say the NFL, you can touch the ball and get on the ground and you're not down, that should be in college. It's already
Yeah.
NFL junior. You might as well
Right.
do everything you want to do in the NFL. You should have done already in college sports.
right. It should be a seamless transition.
Yeah.
The rules should be the same.
Yes,
They're very, very close. I
at
don't
least
get it.
somewhat close.
Really, when you start breaking it down, like there are some major, like 1 foot instead
Yeah.
of 2.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because that was
that yours?
That was one of the ones I had was the 1 foot.
Yeah,
I hate it. It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
it's dumb.
When some of these guys, when they translate to the next level, you have to have 2 toes. You have
Yeah.
to touch 2 feet.
Yeah.
Why on earth in college are we not touching 2 feet? Most of these kids are solid athletes.
Yeah.
They should be able to do that.
If I'm a college football coach, I'd be like, you know what? And if you're going to the next level, I'm just going to tell you, go ahead and practice getting 2 feet down.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you practice 1, and then you go
Yeah.
to the next level. Now you got to.
And now you gotta,
now I got to
now you
practice
gotta
2.
relearn everything.
Like, no, just
Yeah.
try to get 2 feet in, bud.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't understand some of these college rules.
I don't
They make
either.
any sense.
It's so weird.
It's NCAA, man.
It's like they're trying to make it 2 different sports almost.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing.
It's just like how it is in the basketball too. Basketball is 2 periods. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
The three-point line?
Men's basketball is the
Instead
3-point
of
line
4
as well.
quarters, it's super. I hate it. I don't understand it.
Yep. I don't get it. I don't get it.
What you got next, Spencer?
Like my next rule,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my biggest one is the body weight rule in the NFL with the quarterback
Okay,
hits.
Yeah.
You can't land your body weight on a quarter. How do you expect some of these defense guys like J.J. Watt, who was 320 pounds, when he tackles him now in the middle of a tackle as he's falling down, he has to like shift his whole body in midair?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I don't understand it. Like, yeah, their body weight's gonna land on him. They're fucking tackling him.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
There's been a lot of quarterbacks escape a sack because of that rule.
Yeah.
Because of that rule, it takes away, yes, from good, solid, clean sacks, and it takes it away from him.
Yeah, I remember we had a playoff game we were playing against. Clay Matthews got a couple of roughing the passer calls on Kirk Cousins. And we ended up losing. It's like, dude,
It happened in the Super
sorry.
Bowl last year with Chris Jones. The
It did.
the defensive
Yeah,
tackle or
yeah.
defensive end for the Chiefs sacked Jalen Hurts, and it was he grabbed him, scooped him up, and just drove down like you're supposed to.
Yes.
And they literally threw the flag immediately as they landed, threw the flag.
Because Jalen
Said
Hurts is
he
going to
landed
run.
his body weight on him. It's like, well, yeah, it's his body. What is he supposed to do?
yeah.
And if he didn't tackle him, Jalen Hurts was going to run.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
He
It's
didn't
like,
do that.
What do you want me to do against like Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen? They're huge and they're friggin' strong.
They can take this.
They'll be. I'm sorry. Then don't let Kyler Murray play quarterback because that's
Yeah.
really who it's for. Is
Yeah.
guys like Kyler Murray. But then you have to do the same thing. You have to treat Kyler Murray and Josh Allen the same as you take them down. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
hey,
No.
you at the top. You at the. This is
This is
the
the
finish
highest
line. This is
level.
the
This is
highest
the
level
highest
you can
level.
get. So if you're gonna play quarterback, buddy, you better be able to take the hits. That they should, they shouldn't be making up these rules.
To protect them.
It pisses me off because it takes away from great
I
defensive
get the
plays.
trying to protect them because
To an
I mean,
ex-
it
to an
is your-
extent.
it is supposed to be your best player on the field. I get that, but that's not the way to do it. Like if you're gonna do that, then call a quick whistle. That way you don't have to do that and make the refs be the bad guys, not the players.
Yeah,
Why
right?
penalize the players when the refs can go ahead and just call the play dead,
Yeah.
and now you don't have to worry about it. But now the offense will be upset. Well, nigga, either run the ball or let them take it down.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
The silliest shit ever.
Nobody knows what to do.
Yep.
I just hate it.
Right.
Takes away from great defensive plays.
Yeah. It
I
does.
mean, like
It does.
great, because that Chris Jones last year in the Super Bowl, this past Super Bowl, it was good. It was nice, and it just shit like that. I hate
They're
it.
just subconsciously easing up every time. They're just they're just like nah, don't do it. If I do it, I know I'm gonna get penalized,
Mm-hmm.
and that can change a drive depending on when it happens.
Yes. What do you got? What do you
Well,
got, Nate?
What I got for my next one was actually not football.
Okay.
It was baseball.
Okay.
The intentional walk.
That was mine too.
Yes.
Intentional
Man,
walk.
let
I was
'em
like,
play.
yeah,
Make
fuck
'em
yeah,
play.
man.
Make
If the pitcher's
them
scared,
play.
if the pitcher's scared of him that much, there's a reason why.
Right.
Let that man swing.
Right? You know what? Be a better pitcher. That's all you
Yeah.
got to do. Strike
Yeah.
his ass out.
Yeah.
Get him to pop out.
Yep.
Get him to ground out.
Yep.
It's a professional sport.
Even I think that like how what's his name the big buff black dude Bell I think
Yeah.
from
Yeah, Bell.
the
It's
White
Bell.
Sox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Him,
you're right.
whenever he got hit by that pitch, I was like, no, I'm swinging this bat. I mean,
Right.
that they should be able to do that. I do
should.
not think you should be intentionally walked. You should have the opportunity to swing. Because my thing is, it's still a 50-50 shot. You either gonna get him out or he's gonna get a hit. It's one or the other.
And we've seen a lot recently. Like it used to, and back in the day, the intentional walk worked, but not anymore.
Yeah. No.
Now
No.
these dudes are too damn talented. You
Yep.
put somebody on the base, you're probably losing the game.
Yep.
You're just adding. You're
Yep.
intentionally walking because you're trying to win, but you're putting a runner on base.
Yep. And then it doesn't help either whenever you got a lineup. I mean, he's not playing now, but when you had Shohei and Mike Trout, you can't walk.
Right, what are you gonna do?
intentionally walk Shohei, you still got Trout to worry about.
Right.
And you can't walk both of them.
Yeah. And if I'm the coach on the other side, I'm putting in a pinch hitter. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you want to pitch to this guy instead? Guess what? I'm gonna put in somebody
Yep.
else you're scared of.
Yep.
Fuck you.
No, I get it. I get it.
I hate the intentional walk.
It is stupid. I have a baseball rule as well.
What you got?
Whenever you strike out on a wild pitch, you can still run to first.
You don't like that?
I hate that.
I like that. I'm
You
not
just,
gonna lie.
I figured that'd be a little controversial. I just don't like it because you failed, and just because it was a
But you
wild
struck
pitch, like,
out.
you struck out, but you
Yeah.
can still get on base.
It's a live
No,
ball.
I get where you're coming
I
from.
get
with
it's a
it.
live
I
ball.
mean,
I understand
it's-
why.
It's
I just don't like it.
It would be different. It would be different for me if it was. I don't know. I in all honesty, I actually do just really like that rule, just because it in the sense of being a pitcher and catcher, the catcher's supposed to catch the ball. That's the whole reason it's a strike.
Of course.
Yeah.
So the catcher dropping the last strike should not. If he drops that ball, it's not a strike.
True.
So it's a live ball.
I don't know. I 100%
So, I mean,
understand why it's a rule.
Right.
I just don't like
to
it.
Me, to me, it just makes sense.
I think it's just bush league. I feel like that's like ticky tack shit. Like, oh, it was a wild
I
pitch.
mean, yeah.
it could be a
yeah.
bad pitch and the batter still swung because he's an idiot
Yeah.
and still struck out and the
Yeah.
catcher couldn't even catch it and it goes fucking 6 feet behind him. Like, oh, he still gets to run.
penalize the
come on,
penalize the
man.
pitcher over the batter.
Right. I mean, I get it, but yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that you are still getting a chance after failing.
Yeah.
You didn't do your job, but since they didn't, oh, you still got another chance. You can still run up there.
But I mean, you still get a chance as a pitcher. If you end up walking somebody, you could still pick them off at the base.
You could. It's a little bit harder,
You
but
still
yeah.
have an opportunity at least.
Yeah. Now that part I get. If you try to pick somebody up and they miss the ball, they can run.
Yeah.
That part I get.
But that's kind of the same concept.
It
though,
is.
To me, so,
But the runner didn't do anything wrong
You're
in that
right,
sense.
yes.
But the batter does.
Yeah.
You
No, yeah.
struck the fuck out, bro. Sit
Yeah.
down. You don't
No,
deserve to
I-
run
I-
to first. You-
I get where you're
you
coming from
didn't
with
do
it.
your
I
job.
do.
I could get it like kids
Mm,
playing. I just don't like it. I don't like it just specifically for Major League Baseball.
Because they're at
Not
the
the whole
highest level
sport.
that you
Yeah.
can be at,
Yeah.
and it's like you struck out, bro.
Yeah, like,
no,
go
I,
sit
I
the fuck
completely
down.
get it. I have an annoyance. It's not a well. I mean, I hate that managers wear the fucking uniforms.
Really?
Dude, yes. I don't know why.
Are you about to get out there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you wear the fucking uniform?
Why can't he?
What else are they
No,
gonna
fuck
wear?
that. You ain't
Why
playing,
can't
bitch.
he? Yeah. What is it? What
It bothers me. I don't know why.
What would you like him to wear?
You don't want to see NFL coaches wear jerseys on the
Fuck
side?
no. Absolutely not.
That'd be
Be in full
hilarious.
pads.
Full pads and a helmet. He's out there calling plays.
Yeah.
That'd be
I can understand
hilarious.
wearing like you know like sports like the tops, not the jerseys, but like kind of like the NFL coaches, how they wear like some slacks and like
Something
a
team
team shirt,
affiliated,
team
right?
affiliated.
A lot of them wear
And I
hoodies over their
understand-
jersey anyway.
Obviously, you're not going to wear a suit like the NBA coaches because they play indoors and you don't.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes you might, but like
It's hot.
you play a lot during the summer and it's hot. Like, I wouldn't want you to wear a 3-piece suit.
I like it.
I mean, a lot of people like it. It annoys me.
like
It just fucking annoys me.
It is
I'm
kind of
like, why-
weird.
why are
You see somebody go out there, it's like, is that a player gonna? Nope, that's a
No,
coach.
That's a coach.
Damn, he's 60 years old. What are you doing in that uniform?
Funny
Yeah.
thing, goes out there like, I'm in uniform. I'm pitching now. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of there. Go back to the bullpen.
Sit down.
Just like in
Look
the
at me.
in the
I'm the
longest
captain.
yard.
Daddy getting out here to show you how it's done.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah, I don't know. It just annoys me.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
it's-
I guess.
It's
I
the
can
only
get
sport they do it.
It's just like I don't know, not a pet peeve. It's just like every time I see it, I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Seems extra.
Yeah.
Well, my next one was going to be the NFL playoff rules. Absolutely hate them. Everybody should be able to have a chance. I mean, that's
You're
the
talking about
Overtime.
Overtime,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
rules. Yeah.
Especially in the playoffs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say for the playoffs
See,
for sure.
for the regular season, I think that overtime rule for the regular season completely okay.
Yeah, sure.
Playoffs, it should not be like that. Playoffs, each team should have an opportunity.
The score, yeah.
If you, and my thing is that they should just adopt the college football way, but they should just make it a little bit harder. In a sense, make it 35 yards rather than making
Because
it 25.
Something, yeah.
Because in that aspect, you get games like the AFC Championship 2 years ago with the Bills and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Dude, that was one of the wildest offensive
Probably
games
would've-
we've probably seen in almost a decade.
Yeah, right. You wanted
And
to see it keep
literally
going.
Yeah.
because of a coin toss and the rule, Bills lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we all, yeah. Go ahead, my bad. I'm not
Yo,
trying to cut you
you
off.
were making a point.
Yeah,
but I was
you
just
were.
because
It's
the
just-
coin toss was a good point.
Yeah, and if Allen and that offense would have got an opportunity to get out there, we know they would have scored. They were going back and forth the entire game.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah.
were in the 40s and 50s in points.
Like, why did you lose? A man in a zebra suit
zebra suit.
flipped a coin, and we were wrong on guessing the coin flip.
I do like seeing Patrick Mahomes give him shit about it with that celebrity golf thing they did.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, Mahomes. They were talking, they're interviewing all of them. They're like, what do you think Allen's weakness is? He was like, coin tosses.
Nice.
I was like, that's funny, but
Very nice.
But again, that's like a prime example of
Yeah.
it. That fucking rule. If they would have got an opportunity,
It would have been
right, and then after both teams score, all right, fine. Next team score wins.
Nah, fuck no. You
No,
still keep
you just-
going. You still get
Until
going.
whoever's leading at the end of
going.
it.
If you can't answer back, you don't hit redemption. You don't hit redemption.
Right?
Yeah.
You get a
It's
chance.
Redemption City,
So you
baby.
play that whole
But it-
overtime
but-
quarter,
but it
and
would-
then
but you would flip just like college football. So you do the coin toss. Chiefs get the ball. Bills are on defense. Kansas City scores, Bills have an opportunity
I get.
to score.
Okay, yeah.
Bills
So
score, now
after
when
your
they come
opportunity,
back,
if you can't
Bills
answer
get
back,
the
you just
ball.
lose.
But yeah, then when
Yeah.
Bills get the ball, if Bills kick a
No,
field
yeah,
goal and Kansas City scores, game.
no, I agree.
They should
with
only have
you.
a play clock, and that's
Yeah.
it. It shouldn't even have a time.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have a 15-minute.
No, I agree.
No.
And
Here's
again,
a
I
play
think
clock.
that I think
First
that
one to
AFC
not score.
Championship game is a prime example of why that rule is bullshit.
Yeah.
It is. There's been a lot of games that got changed.
Yeah.
Could have went the other way, but because of
Yeah.
a coin,
Let's see if you can get it.
hope you guess
No,
right.
you're wrong.
You had a 50% chance
Yeah.
to guess right on something that you cannot predict.
Nope.
Left it to chance. That's so stupid.
It is. It is. Do you think they'll ever change it?
I hope so. I
Yes.
think they will. I hope
Yes,
they do.
they
They
will.
better.
They will. If they're
Quite
smart,
honestly,
they will.
I was because I know they had talked about it after that whole AFC Championship game, after the Super Bowl and everything, and they never did. I was a little shocked then that they didn't do it.
Yeah, that would have been the right time to do it.
It
Be
would've
like,
been.
you know
Yeah.
what? This is fucked up. We need to change it. But nope. I got my most hated rule.
What you got?
It's even got a name.
Oh.
The Tuck rule.
Oh
yeah.
God!
And you know why I hate it the most? Because it was created for a player. Tom Brady got his damn. Since when? Like, oh, he was trying to tuck the ball as he was getting hit. No, you have the ball. If you
Yeah.
fumble, you fumble.
fumble.
If you throw a pick, you throw a pick. What is? Oh, he was
Yes.
trying to protect the ball. Well, yeah, because he was trying not to fumble it, and he fumbled it. And even Tom Brady himself, years later,
Yeah.
came out and basically like
Yeah.
accidentally said,
Yeah.
"It's a fumble." And
Oh
they're
yeah, he
like,
said it in
"Oh,
an interview.
Charles
I've
Woodson
seen
was
it.
like, "Oh, oh,
that shit was
what?
funny.
You what? You know it was a fumble
That shit was funny.
because it's a fumble. I don't care
So
what you're
do you-
trying to
what
do with it.
What do you call this?
Nick, is somebody stealing your Durango?
I don't think so.
If he's lucky,
If he gonna get far, ain't much gas in it.
I just hear that bumping.
Yeah, maybe it could potentially be Marcos somehow.
I hate the tuck rule so much.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
just
yeah,
because
I-
it was
I-
for
it's,
a player
yep,
to succeed.
Yep.
Yep.
Raiders would have won.
And he's like you said, he's even admitted
Yeah.
after years, like 20 years of that,
Right.
he's like, "Yeah, that was
It,
bullshit."
it was a fumble, and it should always be a
Yeah,
fumble.
yeah, it should be.
So with the fumble, do you agree that the ground can't cause a fumble?
That's a tough one.
Because to me, that's one of the rules. I don't think it's necessarily stupid, but I just feel like it's kind of silly at the same time.
It should.
Because if I tackle you, and we go to the ground, and you fumble when you hit the ground, you know what I mean? Like you should have held on to the
I
fucking
think
ball.
they corrected it after the Dez catch. I think now it's better than what it was before.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if you take 2 steps, you have possession, and then the ground
Yeah.
causes like no, you had possession.
It's only slightly better.
Right? It's not corrected 100% of the way.
Yeah.
It's that's iffy. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. That's tough.
I would say the ground can't cause your fumble.
I think it should.
I think it
if-
should.
I think if anything, if the ball is moving before, then yeah, the ground can cause the fumble.
Right. If you take 2 steps and you lunge forward and you dive,
Yeah.
and here's the funny thing too, if you go over the goal line and it hits the ground, no, it was a touchdown because the
Yeah,
ball crossed
no.
the plane.
Yeah.
So it anywhere else on the field, it's a fumble. But then once you cross the goal line to score, you already crossed it,
Yeah.
so it's a touchdown. Doesn't matter what happens, you can just rip it out of his
I
hand.
think
What?
you should have to keep possession of it, or it's a touchback,
Right.
just like it would be for the opposite end of
Yeah.
the field.
I don't like that rule automatically changes
You
as
talking
soon as it
about
crosses
the
an
once you
imaginary
cross the
line.
plane, nothing matters.
Yeah.
That rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's-
like it.
Because it contradicts the ground can cause a fumble thing.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't like it. There's something there. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what their answer is, but I know the answer we got now is not correct.
Yeah. I think the one that the last one, my number 4, would be goaltending in the NBA. I think
Really? I'm
I-
surprised you said that one.
in the sense of like, if the ball is on the rim and you are an offensive player, you should be able to go up and be the only one to get the ball into the hoop.
Correct. I do. I agree with that. You're right.
That is the only time I think that would make it worth it. Any other time, no. You should not be a defensive player should not be the one to be able to do that. If you have an offensive player that is capable of doing that on both ends, it should be fair enough where it should be okay.
Yeah, you're trying to get it in the goal,
Exactly.
and you can
And
still have a
that
chance to get it in the goal.
opportunity to Get it in.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Good point.
Yes, sir.
NBA.
But NBA. Come on, man.
Adam Silver, you listening?
Come on, dude.
We know you
Open your
watch. Come on
ears.
now.
We know you watch. We know you're a subscriber.
You were number 46 for us.
Yeah. It said Adam 22 is now a
Yeah.
subscriber. That's who that is, right?
Right? It's
Adam Silver.
yeah.
That's what I
bro, I
thought.
can't with that dude.
Oh man,
Not that I don't normally keep up with.
I don't really want to get into it, but damn.
Yeah.
But you got to.
That's just rough.
Do you see that he's mad at home dude now
Yeah.
for all of it?
That nigga,
It's like,
You
bro,
did it to
you allowed
yourself.
to fuck your wife. What do you make? What?
this guy.
Beat the pussy out. Beat the pussy out.
Must have been having some
My
podcast
favorite
popularity
thing
troubles.
is that dude was in an interview. They're like, "Do you think you fucked her better than her husband?" He was like, "Of course."
Damn.
They asked Aiden Ross asked her like, who do you prefer now, that one or your husband? And she like didn't really answer.
She
it.
didn't. Yeah, she didn't answer.
Shit.
And she also had
That nigga was
said.
bottoming out.
She also said on their podcast when they had home dude on there with them for whatever reason, she was like, "I'm glad he's not here because we'd probably have to do a whole nother scene." With Adam sitting right there, bro. I'm like, dude, you
Damn.
fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
You,
She
you
missing
can,
it now.
And you
You
can
done
see
now,
it
eh?
too in his interviews. You can see it. Like, he knows he fucked up.
That's why he's trying to lean into it so that way he ain't got to worry about it.
Speaking of cucking, that's not. I have no segue for that.
Where are we going with
Kind of
that?
got off there a little bit.
I have no- yeah, sorry for that tangent, y'all.
Speaking of.
Speaking of cucking, Amari Cooper.
Hey.
Maybe that's his kink. I don't know. Smooth transition there.
Yeah.
But
Seamless.
we have another segment of player versus mystery men, and this week's topic is Amari Cooper.
Okay.
I know
Um,
you said it was some good ones. You were excited for this one.
Nick had the idea for Amari Cooper, and I immediately liked it. I was like, okay, what kind of light can I paint this dude in?
Yeah.
So I got 4 comparisons.
Okay.
And for those of y'all who haven't seen before, so what we do is one of us will suggest a player, and then I will pick some mystery players to have these guys try to guess. And usually what we've been doing so far is like you guys will pick players maybe you're indifferent on, they're kind of polarizing.
Yeah.
Some people like them, some people don't. And then
Yep.
my goal is trying to change these guys' perspective on how they view
Which
this
you
particular
have
player.
my perspective on tiny
Kyler
Mickey
Murray.
Mouse out there.
Tiny
Mighty
King.
Mouse.
Mighty Mouse, Kyler Murray.
Okay,
Short
so
King, baby.
Amari Cooper, my first comparison is against a current player.
Okay.
And what I did is, just so y'all know too, what I like to do is I take the player's starts. We're just checking on the deucer. Nose candy, eh?
Damn.
So
Got that booger
um,
sugar.
what I do is I take their starts, and then I divide that by their stats, and then I multiply it by a 16-game season. So I'm doing these Amari Cooper's 16-game average. So this is like his average season throughout his career.
Okay.
So we have 118 starts. He averages 81 receptions, 1,117 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 13.8 yards per
this
reception.
is a current player.
No, that was Amari Cooper.
He
I know,
had
but the
13
comparison
touchdowns?
for this one right now is a current player. Right?
Yes.
So
So-
we said- okay.
81 catches, 1,117 yards, 7 touchdowns, 13.8 yards per reception, and 118 starts.
Okay.
This current player, 120 starts, 84 receptions, 1,149 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns, 13.7 yards per reception. So here's how far apart they are. 2 starts apart, the current player gets 3 receptions more a year. He gets 26 yards more per year, same touchdowns, and 0.1 yards per reception lower. So they're basically the exact same player.
Okay.
Who is the current mystery man?
How many touchdowns did they have? The mystery?
7. They each average 7
And this is their
A
average
season.
per season.
per season. And they're they're
what,
only
what was the receiving yards? Can you say it again?
1117 to 1149.
Okay.
They're basically the same exact player.
Mike Evans.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Give me a second. I'm playing. I'm like looking through it in my head.
And just extra perspective, where do you guys rank Amari Cooper? Like, what
He's top 10.
you think he's top 10 in the league right now? Okay.
Yeah. He might be in the lower half of it, but he's top 10.
Okay.
And it's
Like
only
7 through
because
10?
it's only because he it's his home and away splits. That's the only reason
Okay.
why he's that low. If he played even half as good as he does on away games as he does at home,
Mhm.
he would be higher.
Okay. And also, he played for the Raiders. He
Yeah.
didn't have a great start to his career. Good guess, but no. He had a good start to his career. He kind of bounced around. He had way better years in Dallas, obviously, and then he went to Cleveland, had some trouble
Yeah.
going there. I think he's going to have a better year this year.
He will.
With
'Cause
Deshaun. but-
Deshaun will actually have a full
Yeah.
season training camp and
I think
everything
go.
with
the
him.
rust comes
It'll be
off
different.
Deshaun. I think he plays a lot better.
I'll give you a hint. This player is in the NFC currently.
AJ Brown.
No,
Damn.
hasn't played long enough. They basically played the same. They're only 2 starts apart. So they. I
Oh,
think-
so that was their entire career.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, it's
my
their
bad,
season
my bad,
average
my bad.
through
Okay.
their career.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like, they're almost the exact same player.
I thought you were comparing them like if this guy would have played this long and this guy would have played this
No,
long,
no,
they would
no.
be just like this. Okay,
Um,
I see what you're saying.
So they're in the NFC.
And this is going to be more surprising for the player, the mystery player, than it is Amari, to be honest.
Okay. Ooh.
Debo.
Incorrect. Has not played long enough.
Damn.
This because right now because Amari's been in what
Yeah.
9 seasons,
Yeah,
I think
so.
8 or 9.
8 or 9. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the NFC receivers who have been in that long.
Mm-hmm. Kind of same career path too. He's been on a couple of good teams with a good quarterback, and he's also been on some bad teams with some bad quarterbacks.
Brandon Cooks.
I was about
Bingo.
to say that.
It's Brandon
That-
Cooks.
He's
I
the only
just
other
thought of that.
receiver
I
I
was
can
like,
think
yeah.
of in
Yep.
the NFC that's
I
been in that
just
Yeah.
long.
thought of that.
Bro, they have like the exact same fucking
That's
stats
crazy.
And again,
on average.
Brandon, when we were talking about underrated players a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
I brought up Brandon Cooks for that reason right there. He is so consistent.
Yeah. He's so in this case, I think Brandon Cooks is overlooked because he has the same exact stats as Amari Cooper,
Yeah.
who we probably all consider top 10, top 15 in
Yeah.
the league.
Yeah.
You probably don't think about Brandon Cooks, but
And
he
again,
probably should be.
Yeah.
that's why I thought that trade the Cowboys made for him was so.
You didn't get that much up for him.
No, it was such a good trade
And it helps too because
for the quality.
Cooks
of,
can catch other than at home.
Yeah.
yeah, for what y'all are getting back.
He
and
shows up
Brandon
on
Cooks
road.
is going to be so worth it. But yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that.
Next one. So the next 2 are going to be retired players.
Okay.
So this guy, it's 198 starts to 118. So he played about 80 more starts. So a lot more seasons. But his average, 83 receptions to Amari's 81, 1,190 yards to Amari's 1,117. They both averaged 7 touchdowns. But this guy is half a yard more per reception than Amari Cooper.
So 14 something.
14.3 to 13.8. So, again, extremely similar stats. He only averages 2 more catches and about 70 more yards for a whole season.
Yeah.
Brandon Marshall.
Nope, but good guess.
Because I'm thinking of the catches. I'm thinking of the receptions.
Mm-hmm.
Wes Welker.
Incorrect.
Damn. I was trying to go out of the box. Because I know you.
Because you know me.
Jordy Nelson.
No. No. Jordy was more. He wasn't that consistent. To
Can
be
you give
honest,
us
he
the-
had a
No.
he had a high peak and a low valley.
Yeah.
Give another guess and give us the era.
2000s.
2000s.
Yeah. Smaller guy.
Steve Smith.
Bingo.
Really?
Yeah.
That
So-
is that.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
pretty much on pace with Steve Smith.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Sorry for shitting on you so much, Amari Cooper.
Right? I put
not that I think he's horrible. I just
Yeah.
I put
I do shit
Amari
on him.
Pooper in here because it sounds funny.
Amari Cooper.
All right, next one. So this is 118 to 197 starts. So again, they're about 80 starts apart. This guy has 87 catches to Amari's 81, so they're only 6 receptions apart. This guy has 1,165 yards to Amari's 1,117, so they're only about 50 yards apart. Also 7 touchdowns. And this guy's 13.4 yards per catch to Amari's 13.8, so he's about a half a yard per catch behind Amari. Who is the mystery player?
Antonio Brown.
Incorrect. Antonio Brown had wild stats. He'd be way off the charts. On a career average, he was
Because what
wild
gets
off
me
the
is
charts.
the receptions. I'm trying to think of these receivers because there are certain receivers that just would average 100 receptions.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's not that. Like,
Right. They got close, like 87 to 81. So
Yeah.
they're close.
it's not. I mean, those aren't bad numbers.
No, they're not at all.
Those are quality numbers.
80 catches, 1,100 yards, and 7 touchdowns. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
pretty good for an average
Yeah.
over more than 8 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
Fuck, man. Damn, Tim, this is a good one.
This was also
2000s?
2000s.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: he played in the AFC his whole career.
Reggie Wayne.
Yeah, it's your boy Reggie Wayne,
Because again, I'm thinking about the receptions average.
right?
Wow.
So he's on par with 2 Hall of Famers.
Wow. Okay, Amari Cooper.
I got one more.
Give it up for him. Give it up
Yeah,
for
you
him,
got
man.
to.
Give it up for him.
So this one is I had to do a little bit of a different split. Their stats aren't that comparable, so I took it from a range. So I took a
Okay.
range of starts. So I took Amari's 61 starts to this player's 64, and this is for a period of time. So 64 to 61. So they're only 3 starts apart. Receptions, and this is not an average per season. This is just like over these amount of starts.
that period of time.
Yeah, so an average of 61 starts, average of 64 starts. So Amari for 61 starts had 319 catches. This other guy had 276. So Amari had about 40 more receptions with 3 less starts.
okay.
Amari had 4,677 receiving yards. This guy had 3,559. So they're about 1,000 yards apart. Amari has 1,000 more receiving yards and 3 less starts. Actually, a little over 1,000. Amari had 34 receiving touchdowns. This guy had 21. So in 3 less starts, 13 more touchdowns. Yards per reception, 14.7 to 12.9.
Damn.
So 2 yards difference per catch. Yards per game, 77 to 56.
Damn. Okay.
So Amari's like blowing this dude out of the water. Who's the mystery man?
Current player.
Yes.
Oh, it's a current player.
Mm-hmm. So again, in 3 less starts, he has about 40 more catches, 1,000 more yards, 13 more touchdowns, and 2 yards per reception.
So this current player he's older than Amari Cooper.
No,
No.
So he's younger than Amari Cooper.
No.
No.
about the same age.
About the same age? Okay.
Just hurt all the time.
No,
No.
no.
Stats. He's just not as good.
Yeah, like it's a clear
But
difference.
he's a starter.
Yeah,
Michael Thomas?
incorrect. Good guess though.
He's just. Yeah. He don't play.
I mean, that's why I was like, well, I mean, if you're going to, like I said, that's what I was just trying to think of. Like, well, what has he done lately since he hasn't played?
Thielen.
No.
Let's see.
That grin.
Is it so it's somebody obvious?
Yeah,
Stupid obvious.
yeah,
Damn, like that.
yeah.
Is Julio still in there?
Julio's technically still current, but no, Julio had a huge fucking season.
Did he? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Jonathan, you got any guesses, man? Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony, correct.
No,
It's not Melo.
not Melo.
Melo didn't have near the receiving stats that Amari Cooper did.
Starting receiver with shitty stats like that.
Can you give us AFC, NFC,
AFC,
AFC? Keenan Allen.
incorrect.
Damn.
Although, you know, I should have done that one. That might have been close.
What? Keenan Allen.
Yeah,
and-
his receptions would have been way different because he catches a lot of passes, but the yards and touchdowns probably would have been similar.
Okay.
Yeah, but Keenan regularly gets over 100 catches when he plays.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
when he's healthy.
Yeah.
But like I said, Keenan gets injured a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh man. Okay. Let me think. AFC. Give me a second. I gotta.
Okay.
I gotta like.
Go ahead.
I'm rolling it through my head.
Process.
Yeah.
Can I just keep guessing if?
Go ahead.
Yeah, keep guessing. Go ahead. If you can start spitting them out. I'm just trying to.
DeAndre Hopkins?
Incorrect. I'll give you a little bit longer.
I know.
Got this. This is
I'm
this,
trying to put
this
it
is your
together.
wheelhouse.
I'll
This
say
is your
this.
wheelhouse.
Nick already said it.
Ah, God damn you. Shoot. I can't remember who I guessed.
Yeah, you
I
got
can't
me
remember who
stumped
I
on that.
guessed.
It's Amari Cooper versus himself. That's his home and road splits.
Are you serious?
Yes. He's terrible on the road. That's him versus himself.
Oh, God. I didn't even think about that.
I had to throw it in there. We knew what he's.
You're not
we
like-
know what
yeah,
we
you're
know
not
who he
wrong.
is, bro.
That's wild.
Those are the, that's
That's
how
the
big
splits.
Those are the splits
what do
that
you-
bad.
what-
So he has
Okay.
61 home starts versus 64 away starts.
Yeah.
So he's had 3 more games on the road than he has at home.
I love that you did.
He gets 40 more receptions at home, 1,000 more yards, 13 more touchdowns, 2 more yards per reception, and 20 yards more a game.
So,
Jesus.
so
at home versus on the road.
those what do y'all think the issue is with his away games?
He's an idiot.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know. It has to be comfortability, but the thing is, he's
Yeah.
played for 3 different teams.
That's what's
So you can't
wild.
even say
Yeah,
like, oh, he's
it's-
just used to one stadium.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he started with the Raiders outdoors, then he goes to Dallas indoors, then he goes to
Unless it-
Cleveland like
Outdoors.
Unless it is the comfortability level.
It has
that
to be,
it's
man.
just like one boo just ruins that man's entire
Day.
right.
Yeah,
Like maybe he
it-
gets
it
like
just-
traveler's diarrhea. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
Jet lag.
Something, right? Like, bro, that's I've never seen a home
That is
away split like that. That's
crazy.
ridiculous. That's terrible. You get a
That's
Like,
you gotta,
horrible.
you damn near, like if you're in fantasy, you damn near want to take him out when he's playing an away game just because he's not even worth
you
keeping
might
in.
as well. He's
I
basically
have
half a-
done that,
he's
and
basically
not
half a
our
pick.
leagues. I've never had him in our league, but my other leagues, I've done that.
He's half a pick.
Yeah.
You can take him earlier, but you're like, dude, I can only play him half the games.
Yeah.
Like you
That is
had 3
wild.
less starts at home and you have 1,000 more yards. How? How?
Yeah, because when you look at it from a fantasy perspective, if he's playing at home in Cleveland, it's a guarantee dude's gonna rack you up some points.
Yeah. Anytime he plays at home.
Yeah.
Because you have to think, as bad as his road starts are, that means his home starts are amazing. Because that's terrible. He doesn't. And the thing is, like you're like, okay, he doesn't catch the ball as much, and he doesn't get as much reception. So maybe he does more with the catch. No, he gets 2 yards less a catch even. So he didn't even do anything with the ball when he does get it. How does that even happen?
Imagine if he was any kind of good on the road.
Even a little bit, because he's
Yeah,
right
even a
now
little
he's
bit.
still on pace with Reggie Wayne and Steve Smith.
With playing shitty away games.
Yeah, with
He'd be
some
so much
terrible
better if he
quarterback play
played-
too.
If he played away games halfway
That's
decent.
so crazy.
He had to play a season with Ben
When
DiNucci.
you look at the comparison of him being on pace with
Yeah.
Steve Smith and fucking Reggie Wayne, who is top 10 in 2 of the most major categories, and so is Steve Smith,
Yeah,
and he don't want to play away games.
Well, he does. He does play.
Well, he
him.
plays,
just-
but-
you might as well not.
Yeah, he just don't show up. He's still on the plane.
I
He puts the uniform
I
on.
can't
and
wrap my mind around that,
That
man.
is insane. Damn.
Maybe it's something that he can do in his pregame ritual at the home stadiums that he can't do at the away ones.
Light it up.
Something, man. It's something.
I mean, maybe that's what it is. Because
Take the
there
edge
have
off.
been so many players, more modern era players that have recently left the league or been retired that have come out on multiple interviews, different podcasts that have said, yeah, I was high as fuck for every game.
Oh yeah, I can believe it.
I lit it up before every game.
Hey, bro, when Marshawn Lynn's talking about taking shots of Hennessy and eating Skittles before a
Hey,
game,
did you see
I already knew.
when
I
he was
already
on
knew.
Peyton Manning's little show, and when Peyton Manning's like, so what was your pregame ritual? He was like, Henny. He was
Wait,
like,
what?
he was like,
a shot and a half of Henny.
bro. Peyton Manning was like,
Wait, what?
what? Yeah, like, he was baffled. Like liquor?
What's
Like hen dog.
what's Henny?
I'm on that hen dog, cuz.
Hen doggy dog. What's up, blood?
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of players that had weird quirks like that. People used to smoke cigarettes on the sideline
Right.
back in the 80s.
His Henny and his Skittles, bro.
Yeah.
So would you, even though this is kind of getting off topic, with Marshawn Lynch, through the history of the NFL, would you say he's one of the most top-notch like personalities to ever step
Oh,
foot on
yeah.
the
He's
field?
probably
He might be number one.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, well,
honestly,
yeah,
for
okay.
me, because I mean, I will say Jamal Williams is making a great push for me right now.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, if you were to,
He's more fan favorite than like
Yeah,
popular
yeah.
though.
Dude, he's such Jamal Williams is such a
Interesting,
man.
man.
interesting man because he was on the athletes podcast, Brandon Marshall's,
Mhm.
and he was saying like he doesn't hang out outside of like the being at practice and the games. He
Yeah.
don't hang out with nobody. He literally goes home and he watches anime. He games. He just he really likes to be by himself.
Yeah.
My
Like
guy.
he says he absolutely loves just being by himself.
Decompress, baby.
Yeah, right.
Which is crazy because
Whatever
when
works
you
for
look
you,
at
man.
his effect in the locker room, it's weird to see somebody have that loner personality to have such an effect on everyone
Yeah.
else. A
Yeah.
positive effect.
Right.
Yeah.
He does a good job of decompartmentalizing. Like, this is my job, this is my work, this is
Yeah.
my passion,
Yeah.
and then here's my life that I also have to enjoy, and I'm
Yep.
going to enjoy it how I feel
Yep.
like I need to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
he likes to enjoy it alone. There's nothing wrong with that.
He's not going to be fake and be like, let's go get some
He-
drinks and eat dinner with the felt. Like, it's not
He's
me,
my
man.
spirit animal. He is my
He's a
spirit
lot of
animal.
people's spirit animal, man.
I love him.
Yeah, he's
Plays with the kid's passion, just
Damn
loves
right.
it.
Damn right.
He's like, whatever you need me to do,
Yep.
dude, I'll do
Yep. Bro, he threw me off when he had that Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
do-rag on. I was like, oh, that was it. Like, when I saw that the first time, I was like, yeah, that's my nigga.
it. You've seen his practice visors too, right?
Yeah.
He has
Yep.
anime practice
Yep.
visors. That's wild.
Had like the Sharingan
Dude,
from
that's-
Naruto. Bro, it's dope.
kind of going back to the rules. That's another one I don't like. Let these motherfuckers
Customize they shit.
Customize their shit.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
cares?
It's stupid.
Like
They're
the
paying
cleats?
for it
It's-
Wait, I
themselves.
can't even see their
It's
cleats.
because the NFL can't promote it. That's the reason why.
Right.
The NFL
Yeah, the
has
cleat
no.
one makes me mad too. Like, dude,
And I like the idea the NFL did behind the cleat thing, but you only did that because you got so much hate for it.
Right, like,
And that's the
okay.
only reason why people are okay and satisfied with it. But other than that, I absolutely hate it.
because OBJ's another one with those practice visors. He'd be having some fire practice visors. Dude. Some
Yeah.
of his shit's wild.
Yeah.
But, sorry, I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, no, you're good,
jump
you're
off
good,
that
man,
tangent.
you're
We
good.
tangent sometimes.
Hell
That's
yeah.
kind of our MO
That's
at this
us,
point,
baby. That's
right?
us. That's us.
Because it's crazy, like with Beast Mode, when you, for how wild of a person he's like a huge he's real big on going back to his home streets in Oakland.
Yeah. Big in
and,
the
and
community
really
out
giving
there.
back. He spends his Thanksgivings literally going house to house.
Well,
passing
not
out turkeys.
anymore.
He
Not
don't do it
anymore.
no more.
But it's still a big thing. Like, I mean, it's pretty much he has trucks and trucks and trucks, and people just drive through, and he gives.
Because you remember
turkeys-
that famous
he
game
gives
clip
turkeys to
where he
family.
was talking to the Legion of Boom on the sidelines,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like, "What are
Richard
you doing
Sherman.
for the holiday?" He was like, "What we are doing is we are going to Oakland, and we're
handing
passing
out
out. We're passing out turkeys. Y'all coming too?"
Right?
And Richard Sherman was like, "Oh, okay."
I'm down, and he went, and that was dope. That was dope of Richard Sherman to go.
He's another one. I love.
Yeah, I do
fucking
too.
love Richard Sherman, dude.
Almost 100% because of him calling out Skip.
Oh, bro,
That's hilarious.
I like him calling out everybody.
Well, that's true.
He
too,
gave
but-
everybody
He
the
told
smoke.
Stephen A. Smith he gonna come out there and whoop his ass. And he's like, "Don't make me do this on live TV." I fucking love it. I love it.
Love the
Oh,
energy.
man. It's gonna be great.
But wow, Amari Cooper.
But
Come on,
speaking
man,
of
pick it up.
speaking of athletes, what athlete, Nick, do you think could jump into another sport
I have two.
or multiple sports?
I have two, and they're both going to the same sport.
Okay.
And that is Myles Garrett and DK Metcalf going to the NBA.
Yeah.
Would dominate.
So
if they could develop some kind of shot, it'd be disgusting.
Yeah.
okay,
It'd
I
be
do like I like
disgusting.
that because we've seen clips of
Myles
Miles,
He
balling.
can. Yeah. He can throw down.
Buddy.
and he is a
buddy, it's
shit
nice.
brick house. That dude is
Yeah.
huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine him down there in the paint, just in today's NBA?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ain't nobody safe, man.
Wembanyama is not blocking that shot.
Yo,
Absolutely not.
he taking them with him into the
He
rim.
might
Like,
dunk his arm through the rim.
'Cause I had a non-football player,
Okay.
Aaron Judge,
Playing.
any sport,
That was mine.
Okay.
any.
That was one of
sport.
mine.
I mean,
He
He
is-
actually
he
he was
is-
all
he is
state in
such-
3 sports in high
Was
school.
he?
Yes, and that's
as big as
he
that nigga is, he better be.
He is such a freak
He's not
of
that big.
nature.
Bro.
He's only
6'7",
6'7", 282.
stupid.
That's a power forward.
He could be a power forward. I think he would be a dominant tight end.
Yeah.
A dominant tight end. That dude, like, he's just one of those guys, kind of like LeBron James. Like LeBron would be obviously
Yeah.
in
his prime, LeBron James could have played any sport.
He had
probably
full
wanted
ride
to.
offers.
Mhm.
In
He probably
football
could have played any
to
sport he
Ohio
wanted
State,
to.
and he just didn't go because he's like, I'm gonna go to the NBA and make
Right.
millions.
Yeah,
There's obvious ones out there like Kyler Murray,
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
It's almost always like
Those two sport
football,
athletes.
baseball.
It's always the football ones, but I like the Aaron Judge one again because he plays baseball, and sometimes seems like it doesn't take a lot of athleticism to play baseball
Yeah.
when you're watching it.
It's
But
more
then you get
nuanced.
guys like
Yeah.
Aaron Judge, who is such a freak of fucking
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
Like,
But he
it's
could have done whatever he wanted.
yeah.
literally whatever he wanted, and it's insane.
So we're both y'all Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
What do you think about? I thought about this. I don't know, but what do you think about Tiger Woods playing baseball?
I could see
Just
it.
because of
maybe
how
he would
damn
have to be a
determined he
DH.
was?
He'd have to be a DH. I don't think he could do
No,
anything
probably
else.
not.
Maybe first base would be the only other place I could see
Right.
Tiger Woods playing. But I mean, just swinging and pure power.
Yeah.
I think he could have. I
think
think
he
he could
could've
have
I think
done
Tiger Woods is probably the most
think
athletic
he
golfer
could've
who
done
you've
something.
ever
Oh,
seen.
100%.
Yeah.
Without a
Yeah.
doubt.
He
Yeah.
made golfers athletes.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
it was John Daly out there.
something. With a cigar.
Right.
And
John Daly is a
glass of
different
whiskey.
kind of that.
John Daly's my spirit animal.
Yeah, that dude.
They had a TikTok of him the other day that said John Daly shows you how to warm up, and he just cracks open a beer 8 a.m., chugs it, puts a cigarette on the ground, doesn't even take a warm up swing, just hits it like a 300-yard drive. All right, let's go.
That guy.
That's my spirit animal.
Some people just they don't need to
Yeah.
do fucking anything.
Yeah.
Now I will
His
say
give a fuck was broken a long time ago.
there was another. It was another football to baseball one, but this one was actually shout out to you, Julian, because you were the one that told me this one was Debo Samuel's playing shortstop.
Ooh, I like it.
He played for the Gamecocks, didn't he? Isn't that where he came from? Didn't Debo come from South Carolina?
He did.
Yes.
Did he
I don't-
play
I don't-
baseball
I don't
for
know.
them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
couldn't tell
I
you.
was asking.
He
I was
could
just
have.
curious.
He could have. I don't know. I'd have to look.
I have
and
another
see.
one also from football to baseball. Odell. You ever
Yeah.
seen any of his highlights of him going to batting practice and playing stuff?
Mm-mm.
They said he could throw a ball from center field to home, and he did batting practice. He was hitting them out regularly, like
So
no
crazy.
problem.
And
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy with us thinking about these athletes? You know what one sport that you
Ooh, I
never
thought of
see
another one.
outside of the anomalies of like LeBron and Kobe who could have played pro soccer? Basketball players can never transition to other fucking sports. You don't really see it a whole lot. Now you
Antonio
get guys.
Gates?
You get guys. Okay, that's what I was getting at. You get guys like Antonio Gates and
Tony Gonzalez,
and Anthony Gonzalez, but like how often?
not very often.
Right?
That's
not
true.
not very often. Because even like Draymond Green played football for Michigan, he was not good.
Yeah.
He-
There's been a
he
couple-
wasn't
there's
that
been
good.
a couple of- There's been a couple of basketball players. That dude from Baylor, whenever he came and tried to play in the NFL,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Cowboys drafted him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about Ellie De La Cruz playing wide receiver? He's 6'5", 200.
I think I need him to be a little bit thicker. If you can give me 215, yes.
All you gotta
Yes.
do
Yes.
home to third in
Because
10.8
Because
seconds.
Buddy is quick. And I mean, I think you might lose a little bit of speed by getting him a little bigger, but not that much.
Right.
Not that much.
Just
But you're
to
gonna
cover
get
the weight
more
of the
You're going to
equipment.
get more of a
No,
powerful
because
player,
he's
though,
got such
Yeah.
long
after
legs.
that.
His stride, for that little bit of speed that you're gonna lose, his stride kind of will balance that
Yeah.
out.
And just because I've seen him do literally everything at like elite level, and he's 21.
The other day, he
makes me
just
think
had
maybe
he
he
had,
could catch a pass.
He had the other what was it like the fastest field for a rookie.
infield.
He's broke the
Infield
record
throw.
three
three
times
times
now.
this year alone.
They had a relay from left center, and he was like, I don't know, maybe 30 feet into the outfield, and he threw Buddy out at home. It was a 100-mile-an-hour throw.
Golly.
And then he had another one from third to first. He threw to somebody else
and
99.
he was sitting in the minors.
Chilling. Vibing out.
Crazy man.
I
It's
think
okay.
I think he could
Enjoy
win
the
wide
next
receiver.
3 years because you guys have a hard time keeping
Dude,
players.
the weird thing is though, like we're starting to kind of find our own, and we have more than just him now.
Yeah.
Y'all got another dude down there right now that's pretty solid.
We just brought up our next biggest prospect, and he's batting 300. He's an infield player. Jonathan India is our second baseman. He's probably all-star material. He bats about 280, has like 15 home runs. Our shortstop's like 24, and he's only been playing
Y'all have a very young
60% of the
team.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all have a
extremely
very
young.
young
They
team.
average 24 years old
Yeah.
of age throughout the team.
Bro.
Yeah. it was
If we just
stupid.
all we need is a couple of solid pitchers, and
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
We can keep up with anybody offensively.
But yeah, I was just thinking like NBA players are some of the players that you get anomalies, you get guys like
Yeah.
Gonzalez and
Because
Gates,
you would
but
have
like
players
you
think
don't.
would be
Is it
Yeah.
because of their frame and their build? Do you think?
And it's tied in too.
It's also I think it's more of like the development of the body. So in the sense of not using the same muscles a football player would use, or not the same you would use in basketball.
And that's true. That's
And
true.
these guys both played power forward, which kind of translates to tight end how you have to play.
Yeah.
You're boxing
Like-
out.
That would be
like
you're-
LeBron, you know,
You're
he
trying to
kinda
run
plays
into the
that small
post and
forward,
catch
power
a
forward,
ball
so-
and just lob it in.
because you would have more of an understanding
Jump
of
balls.
whereing to put yourself and like your timing. And
Dude, 'cause
whatnot.
I remember LeBron's days in Miami. Jerry Jones told him, "Hey man, you ever want to come play?" He's like, "You got to
he got
invite
an
to
open
training
contract.
camp." He just told him, "You got to
Right.
invite to training camp. Come
he
on."
came out there.
Yeah, I
came
know he
out
went out there a couple of times. But
I mean, he was dominant whenever he was doing that.
I think LeBron's just one of those guys. He's just so intelligent. He
Mhm.
knows.
Yeah,
I can.
his body wouldn't get as punished. That's the reason why he's playing as long as he is in the NBA.
Yeah.
True.
He wouldn't be able to do that in the NFL.
I-
But he would be more popular if he was in the NFL.
of course, 100%. It'd be funny if, as hell. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna play 1 year football
Yeah.
at the end of my
What he did,
NBA
went out
career.
there. Say he got 50 catches at his age right now, 600-700 yards, couple touchdowns.
Be insane.
Dude, any stats,
Yeah.
just to be able to do
Yeah,
it. But like,
just
yeah,
the-
I
just
kept
the
my own on a
opportunity.
professional field.
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be able to do that.
I
Hey,
mean,
but LeBron, you can't flop out there.
It's true.
yeah.
Get fucking rocked.
He did all right whenever they
That's
had
targeting.
that flag football thing. with
Oh
him
yeah,
and
yeah,
Kevin
I mean,
Durant.
but yeah.
That wasn't that bad.
True.
But
He
Kobe,
looked like he
even
still had
though,
it.
rip Kobe, but he was another guy that they said he was so fucking good at soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And he did like a lot of his childhood. He grew up in Italy.
You could say any of the European players playing soccer.
Yeah.
Luca.
Dude, and a lot of these guys, just because of how they play and how determined they are, like the sheer will and how they practice, like
Yeah.
they probably could have just took the athleticism and played, just done whatever they wanted
Yeah.
to do,
Put it in whatever.
just off of determination alone.
Genetics, baby.
Yeah,
So, I mean, when you boil it down to something like that, that is pure genetics.
just
Like there's nothing.
chicken
you
nuggets full of steroids. That's my theory. It's all
Yeah.
those chicken nuggets.
I can believe it. All them HGH in them.
Hell yeah!
Jax, we switching from cheeseburgers to nuggets, my guy. Let's go.
Just try it. I guarantee he grows. It was like
Yeah.
3 inches in a year.
Dude, he's already in a small men's shoe. We went
That's
school clothes
funny.
shopping yesterday. I always get them 2 shoes for school just because they have, you know.
Yeah, you wear
lots-
2 shoes at a time. Yeah.
Two pair.
Oh,
My vocabulary sometimes I forget a word or
just like to
two.
fuck with you, man.
But
I got him 2 shoes instead of 1.
Yeah,
Next summer we'll get the other shoe.
he's wearing a
Got
six,
it on layaway.
he's wearing a 6.5 in men's.
Damn.
I'm
I
like,
didn't know they made men's shoes.
That
since
nigga
I-
only,
I'll be honest.
that nigga only 5 years old.
I thought he was like 7 or 8. He's 5.
he's 9 in a couple weeks. But yeah.
It's the biggest 5-year-old I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
damn right.
Genetic freak.
Bro, I had to buy shoes yesterday. It's the same price as me going to get shoes for my fucking self. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Buddy, you're getting
Just
slipped
wait
on.
till he starts taking your shoes. My
Right.
dad won't miss these.
Right? My dad has like 6 pairs of Vans. He'll be fine.
I got 4 pair of the same fucking shoe.
102. Perfect timing. I think that's about it, man.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
that that was
You know,
good.
wrap it up. I know you're not good at that, but
I only have 2. I
Okay.
think I've done okay.
that's 2 times as many as us.
Yeah.
I have like a half of one.
Buddy, just don't miss.
I think you're like
Don't miss.
a quarter of one.
Yeah.
I don't even know if y'all are halfway yet.
No, it's
Yeah,
like
a quarter
probably
of a
like
baby.
10%.
It's like the size of a grape.
Blueberry.
Oh, even smaller.
Size of blueberry. Looks like a Pokemon.
Yeah, there you go.
But everybody who's going to be tuning in for this episode, thank you guys. We love the continuous support.
Yes, yes.
Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell,
Please
comment,
do it all.
argue with us.
Yeah,
you don't like
get
what we're
in the
saying?
comment
Call
section,
us
get
out,
in there.
man.
Fuck yeah.
I'll get in there and argue with you
I'll
all
fight
day.
your ass. I'll fight you any day.
Jonathan can contest. Sometimes I say some wild shit before I even look it up.
All right,
Hands rated E for everyone.
right.
But yeah, we just everybody tell everybody about us. Get out there.
Yes.
Spread the
yes,
word.
Yes.
Thanks for
Spread
tuning
the
in, y'all.
word. Tune in next week.
Bye.